Hello everybody, this is the Political Hitman with Daily Hit. Now, today's video is on why I think tariffs are a brilliant idea if implemented well. Have you ever asked yourself what happened to made in the good old US of A? Well, I have. Growing up as a child, I remember going on shopping trips with my parents, and always the words made in the USA gave you a sense of confidence in what you were buying. You knew if you were buying a product made in America, it was the best product in the store. Quality, solid, American-made products at home meant your money invested would last and work for a long time. No more. Now, most products, including luxury items like our iPhones, are made overseas, primarily China, who sends mostly cheap, poorly made products. No offense to other countries, but when I buy a pair of shoes from Nike, an American shoe company, and have to shell out $200, $300, $400 for them, they should be made in America so that money can stay in America and help Americans. The root of this issue is corporate greed. Company executives frequently put profitability and shareholder value ahead of maintaining local jobs. Another issue is the decisions made by American consumers. Because they are more affordable, many American consumers have historically chosen to purchase cheaper foreign goods. Due to their inability to compete with cheaper imports, indigenous or American producers have frequently suffered as a result of this tendency. Globalization and policy have also been significant factors, and I will go deeper into this in the next video. And that leads me to tariffs. If properly executed, I believe tariffs are a brilliant idea. Now, what are tariffs? Tariffs are basically taxes that a country like the US charges on products that come from other countries. How do tariffs affect prices? When tariffs are applied, the prices of these imported goods go up for the businesses in America buying from China, cutting into their bottom line and profits. They are then forced to raise prices and pass the cost on to you in order to make up that money. This implies that the country's consumers, you, the buyer, will have to pay extra to purchase those goods. Now, what effect does this have on the availability of goods? Tariff-driven price increases may result in fewer products available to consumers and companies nationwide. Customers may have fewer options as a result, and businesses may find it more difficult to obtain supplies or goods they require. Financial stress on international exporters. Tariffs also make it difficult for businesses in other nations to sell their products. Because their products become more expensive in the market where tariffs are imposed, they might find it more difficult to compete. There are already now companies that are preparing to move out of China and into Vietnam in order to avoid the tariffs. It was anticipated that importers would scramble to buy products before President-elect Trump's massive tariffs, which range from 10% to 60% on a variety of imports, went into effect. Businesses raised their orders in anticipation of higher prices owing to upcoming tariffs. This practice is known as front-loading. Due to factories working extra to meet the increased orders, this could temporarily increase manufacturing activity in the United States. However, there are costs associated with this. Although front-loading might temporarily increase production, economists usually have a less positive opinion of the long-term consequences of tariffs. High tariffs have historically had a number of detrimental effects, including consumer costs have gone up, therefore you have to spend more out of pocket. Production inefficiencies, because there is less rivalry, manufacturers might not feel pressure to innovate or increase efficiency. Retaliatory actions. In response, other nations may impose tariffs of their own on U.S. goods, sparking a trade war that could hurt American companies that depend on outside markets. It has been the main argument offered by those opposed to the idea of tariffs. So, how can I consider tariffs to be a brilliant idea for the U.S. if implemented well? Number one, low-quality Chinese goods at higher prices may encourage the production of higher-quality goods in the United States. 2. Shift in consumer preference. Customers may be more likely to buy higher-quality American-made goods now that there are less reasonably priced options available from abroad. This change may open up a market for American producers to close the gap caused by the lack of affordable imports. And 3, quality perception. When compared to some imported goods, American-made products are frequently thought to be of greater quality. Manufacturers may be encouraged to concentrate on creating high-quality products if consumers value quality above price as a result of having fewer options. Reviving lost industries in America depends on a number of factors. Government initiatives that promote domestic manufacturing are known as policy assistance. Consumer support for local products. As more people support buying local, it can increase demand for products created in the United States and motivate businesses to invest in domestic production facilities. Reshoring trends. As businesses reevaluate their supply chains after the epidemic and look for more control over production processes and quality assurance, there has been a movement towards reshoring, or moving manufacturing back to the United States. The potential exists for lost industries to return. However, realizing this potential will not only require strategic planning and investment from both businesses and policymakers alike, but a huge culture shift in consumer behavior towards valuing quality over price and buying American-made. All right, everybody, this has been the Political Hitman with Daily Hit. Thanks for hanging in there until the end. If I missed something, please let me know in the comments. Please share, like, and subscribe.